What's going on, my people, my people? We got a short little video today. A few topics to get into. We're gonna discuss Nas track list. We're gonna discuss Freddie Gibbs' discography. We're gonna talk about Blue and Exile and how great they are and how underrated they were. We're gonna also talk about my trap rap Mount Rushmore, and we're gonna talk about what else? Schoolboy Q's discography. It's a few little topics that we're gonna get into real quick. We're gonna start with Nas just putting his track list out. I'm gonna pull it up here in a second. It looks really good. I'm excited for this project. I ain't gonna lie to you. My Life is Real. First track on here. Get Ready. NY State of Mind Part 3. Welcome to the Underground. Madman. Pause Tapes, Riders, Sons. It's Time. Nasty Esco Nazir. My Story, Your Story with the AZ feature. Bouquet. Junkie, Shine Together, and Third Childhood, all produced by Premier. I'm excited for this album. Not gonna lie, this album is keeping me from doing my top 15 show for this. It's stopping me from doing my top 15 show because I think it's gonna be up there. Next, I want to talk about this. Big Crit dropped a new project, and I want to salute Crit. One of the coldest MCs ever. Now, I mean, he been dropping heat. This is probably controversial, but out of his class, and I consider him in the Drake, Wale, Kendrick, J. Cole. In his class, I think outside of Kendrick, and he right there too. I think outside of Kendrick, he got the best overall discography out of all them. When you look at his full discography, it's crazy. This new album, mixtape, whatever it is really good. Dedicated to Cataly Beeritz. I'm not gonna do a full review on it because it's only been out, ain't been out long enough. Y'all know I like to do my reviews after a week or two. But I wanna salute Crit. But yeah, if you look at Big Crit discography with Forever and a Day, King Remembered in Time, Return of Forever, Crit was here, Crit is here, Forever is a Mighty Long Time, which is top 3 double disc ever. Cadillactica, Live from the Underground. The Big Crit, I think, outside of besides Kendrick, I think he got the best discography in his class, and I stand on that. Crazy as it sounds, I'll probably get backlash. I think Big Crit got the second best discography from that class. And that includes like Joey Badass, Wale, J. Cole, Drake. Yeah, that includes all them. I could see the argument for Drake, but I think Crit has a slightly better discography because he don't have any real lows. You know what I mean? So next I seen something asking does Freddie Gibbs best is Freddie Gibbs best work with Madlib or with is his Pinata and Bandana with Madlib better than his series with The Alchemist? I think Freddie Gibbs' best projects are definitely his projects with Madlib. Bandana is one of my favorite projects of all time. I know most people will say Pinata is better than Bandana, but I prefer Bandana. I think that's Madlib's peak. Besides Mad Villainy, I think that's his best production was right there. I know he did some shit on Life of Pablo and all that, but I think his right there, Bandana was amazing. Pinata's amazing. I'm honestly not the biggest Alfredo 1 or 2 fan, and I rock with Alchemist, but I like Soul Sold Separately. You only live once, you only die twice. I like those albums from Gibbs more than I like the James with Alchemist. But my favorite albums from him is definitely the with James produced by Madlib, Bandana, and Pinata. Definitely. I also wanted to go through Give Schoolboy Q some love. He don't get enough love. He has one of the better discographies. He doesn't have any misses, and it's just so short. I think Schoolboy Q doesn't get enough love because his discography is only one, two, three. It's only 6 albums, kind of. But to to me, Oxymoron and Blank Face, immaculate. Blank Face is a classic. Oxymoron and Blue Lips are really good. Crash Talk is really good. Habits and Contradictions, Setbacks, all his projects is good. I think he doesn't get enough. He's not talked about enough because he shares a label with Kendrick. Know what I mean? So it's kind of hard. It's like the same reason Beanie Siegel wasn't talked about enough. Even though I fuck with Siegel super tough, he won't talked about enough because he shared a label with Jay-Z. Even though his discography is really elite too, he was with Jay-Z, so it got looked over a little bit. I feel the same way with Schoolboy Q. Blue Lips was one of the best albums that came out last year, and he really doesn't miss. Now, also recently, there was an anniversary for an album, and I want to talk about that too because to me, Blue and XL, Below the Heavens, is probably the most unappreciated hip hop classic in the last maybe 20 years. It came out in '07. It's crazy because I don't know why it wasn't received by the people that. There's people that really should have. Nas said hip hop is dead, right? Around this time. This project was pure hip hop. I don't know why Nas ain't jump on and fuck with Blue. Maybe it's because he's from the West Coast, know what I mean? But Below the Heavens is one of the greatest rap albums ever. It was in my top 15 best West Coast rap albums of all time. Could have been top 10, honestly, but top 15 a good place for it. Very unappreciated album. Blue in general is very unappreciated as an MC. I don't know why. Maybe he's like a mixture of. I don't know how to explain it. He's like J. Cole before J. Cole. Now I mean, but from the West Coast. He and that album did not get enough love, and it should have. None of his albums really did. In the beginning, Miles, which I loved. I loved Miles. I loved Give Me My Flowers. But Below the Heavens to me is the best one, followed by Miles. Those are both classics to me, but Below the Heavens is like a solidified classic, and it didn't get the love it should have got. So salute to Blue and XL. Know what I mean? What else we gonna talk about? My I seen a post about the best trap rappers of all time, the Mount Rushmore. And there was a lot of different angles, but I look for my two favorite trap rappers and two of my favorite rappers of all time, honestly, are Jeezy and Gotti. Those are my two favorite trap rappers, and they both are in my top 10 favorite rappers of all time. And I know that sounds crazy coming from me because I like a lot of real hip hop, but back in my heyday, I was real into Jeezy and Gotti and all them when I was moving around. Now, I mean, I fuck with them boys tough. But yeah, Jeezy and Gotti are my two favorite trap rappers. They talking the most detail. They talking in more detail than any other cocaine rappers at all, except maybe Jay-Z is right there with them. But I'm a huge Gotti fan. If niggas ain't know, Jeezy and Gotti, like I said, huge Gotti fan. He's probably my yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers of all time, honestly. And like I said, my second favorite trap rapper besides Jeezy. And if you're looking for like he put out one of my favorite series of all time, Cocaine Music 2, 4.5, 3, the first Jank, 6, some of my favorite music. I Am is a really good album. They say he's a mixtape artist, but I Am was a really good album. The Art of Hustle was a good album. And my Back to the Basics was an amazing album. Actually, my favorite Gotti album, After I Am is probably my favorite, but the last one he just dropped, that Jane Free Game was crack. Know what I mean? He was talking on that Jane. So triple salute to Gotti. I know people give Gotti a lot of hate because of all the shit with Dolph, but again, Gotti is my second favorite trap rapper of all time after Jeezy, and they neck and neck. And again, they both in my top 10 favorite rappers ever. Not best, just in my favorite rappers, they two of my top 10 of all time favorites. So on the Mount Rushmore would definitely be Jeezy, Gotti, probably Future and Gucci. No disrespect to T.I., but T.I. to me only made trap music for a very small portion of his career. So there's no disrespect to T.I., but it's definitely, to me, the trap rap map, the Mount Rushmore of trap rappers would be Jeezy, Gotti, Future, and Gucci. Because they built the sound the most. Gotti and Jeezy talked in more details than you'll get from any other trap rapper. Gucci and Future made the sound, they expanded the sound the most, so those would be on my Mount Rushmore of trap rappers. And again, no disrespect to T.I., I just think he only made trap music real quick, and then he switched up and was making like regular hip hop music. But no, it's not a bad thing though. Tip discography is crazy, you know what I mean? So it ain't a bad thing. I'm just saying for trap rap, I don't look at him. I don't look at him as one of them type of. Know what I mean? I just don't look at him like a trap rapper. What else we got to get into? That really might do it for the day. Actually, I think that might do it. On my next show, I'll be doing my top 15. I'm waiting until Nas drop. After Nas drop, I'm gonna review the Big Crit and the Game Out projects, mixtape, whatever. And then I'm gonna do my top 15 albums of the year. I'm gonna do 5 in one day. Then I'm gonna do 5 another day. Then I'm gonna do number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1 all at once. Not at once, I mean all in different days, you know what I mean? So I stretch out, it's gonna be like a week worth of shows that I'm gonna do one every day. I'm gonna just give y'all one. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Y'all got me up to, I think, 75 subscribers. Make sure you like and subscribe. I've been at this for less. I've only been at this for maybe 50 days, maybe. A little more than 50 days, 50, 54, 55 days. Something like that. It ain't even been 60 days yet, and y'all got me to 75 subscribers. So make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Check me out on TikTok. It's Rooted in Fly everywhere now, man. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I mostly be on YouTube and TikTok though, as far as this go. But yeah, salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and get back up with me.